What's going on, everyone? This is Mitch with SC Weather. Hope y'all been having a great Thursday. We're going to break down some things in this video talking about an active potential wintry weekend for areas of the Mid-South, the mountains of North Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, and maybe, just maybe, some flurries breaking containment just east outside of the mountains. So outside of the mountains, maybe from North Carolina, maybe some flurries, some snow showers, snow squalls. We're going to check that out. There's definitely going to be a possibility of that. So we're going to break down that. Not going to really talk about long-range patterns tonight. We're going to try to see what happens over the weekend to try to get a better idea. I tell you what, next week looks like a mess. It doesn't look like nothing is set in stone. So we'll dig deeper into that this weekend. Before we get going, if you haven't subscribed, much appreciated. The support's always great. And cover weather for the eastern U.S., Southeast, that's where I'm located, so I'll talk a lot of weather about that in the Northeast. So kind of slow period in weather right now, so the support's always awesome. So thank y'all for that. So let's get going. Currently, there's a blizzard going on in the heartland, going on in the upper Midwest. There's a lot of action, a big-time wind event. I mean, look at this. This is all high wind warnings or advisories. This is covering up the entire Midwest, just a gigantic system here. And ultimately, the energy from this is what's going to carry on to a wintry weekend across the Mid-South. So we're going to kind of look at that storm. We're going to look at the GFS briefly here. And this is going to be really for tomorrow and to Saturday, mainly Saturday. You get the main system that moves through during the day Friday. This just brings kind of rain, maybe a little snow for the plateau of Tennessee, Nashville, into the mountains of Tennessee and North Carolina. All rain outside the mountains. This really isn't a big event. Now, this will give a few inches of snow for areas in the mountains. Boone, probably 1 to 3 inches. But here comes the main energy. This cutoff low starts spiraling through. Along it will bring a very chilly weekend. And this is actually going to be a convective atmosphere. Lapse rates are going to be okay. You're just going to have an area of, it's going to be some snow squalls. And we're going to check out the short range models here. But check out the snow in Tennessee. I really think northern Alabama will see some isolated flurries, maybe snow showers. Northern Georgia, the mountains of North Carolina. This will be a big-time northwest flow. This might be the best ski weekend of the mountains so far this year. Just because it's not a wholesale winter storm cruising over the mountains. If you happen to schedule your ski weekend or snowboarding weekend this weekend for the mountains, I tell you what, you are one lucky. You're very lucky because it ends up, this is going to be the perfect weekend for it. But that system moves on out. It's a pretty big system for the Northeast, big time interior snow, but just heavy rain along the I-95 corridor for you guys from Boston, New York City, things like that. But check it out. This is the system. You get the rain that moves through tomorrow. Let's go up a little bit here. Some heavy rain along the frontal boundary going through South Carolina, the Carolinas. But check out this energy. And it might be a little hard to see on your screen, but these are some isolated, very heavy snow squalls that's just going to set up in different places. And guys, this is going to be impossible to figure out. But this is going to be a nice little storyline tomorrow night into Saturday. I mean, one of these little suckers right here, the soundings under these things are probably really impressive. And you know, you got a little bit of cape, not much at all, but there's going to be enough energy with this. This has a chance to overperform, but this is a nice little area of snow. And when you get these snow squalls, these bursts of snow that really come through, they can just turn everything white in minutes. Happens very fast. We don't see them much east of the mountains, but I have seen them in the upstate of South Carolina. We had a big-time snow squall come out in about mid-February 2013. The second time I ever heard thunder snow. It was one of the coolest events I've ever experienced. February 16th, 2013. I know viewers in the upstate might remember that little event. It turned out to be several inches of snow, but very cool event. But this might have grapple snow in it. But this is a big-time area. We're getting into the wee hours of the morning Saturday. And Saturday morning, we're getting into the afternoon here. Well, this is pretty much Saturday morning still. This is a big area of light snow working its way through Nashville. It's not in Memphis. I really think areas in maybe far northeast Mississippi, far northern Alabama, Huntsville, could definitely see some flurry action Saturday morning. And check out the not the upstate, the northern North Georgia. Definitely snowy in the mountains. The mountains have gotten a good bit of snow this year, and this is just going to pile up. It's going to be plenty cold enough. But these are some hefty snow squalls, snow showers, really moving through the eastern part of Tennessee into the mountains. But check out here, as we get a little bit further in time, we're getting into later Saturday afternoon. Look at these little small areas starting to break through here. These reflecting flurries, maybe a brief snow shower east of the mountains. And I think this is going to happen even in areas of Virginia outside the mountains. You're going to have a burst of snow coming east of the mountains. So Saturday during the day, I really think is an opportunity for North Carolina. South Carolina, unfortunately, I don't see it happening. But obviously Tennessee, northern Georgia, North Carolina really has a chance to see some scattered flurries throughout the day. It's not going to be a cloudy day. What it's going to be like is you're going to look up, it's going to be blue skies, and then you're going to see maybe an area of clouds coming at you, and it might drop some grapple. Grapple basically is between snow and sleet, guys. That's about the easiest way to break it down. It looks like small hail, but it's more white. But definitely a chance here. And then another system reinforces itself, and more snow starts to break out in Kentucky. This is just another event, and then as some more energy starts to funnel through, it might bring even a little bit more, not as vigorous as Saturday, but might bring some more snow for Tennessee in the mountains of North Carolina, Tennessee. But check it out. This is snowfall accumulations courtesy of the same model. Now, you see these little streaks of white? That tells me right there that these are going to be like snow squalls. I'm going to say that multiple times in this video, but, you know, it's not going to be a widespread snow. Now, I think in areas in Tennessee and Kentucky, I think might have some widespread light snow breakout before it kind of mainly transitions to isolated snow showers. This is going to be a cool little event. I think areas, the plateau here in east central Tennessee, was it the Cumberland Plateau here, might get a couple inches of snow. And definitely the mountains of North Carolina and Tennessee and Virginia are going to see some snow. But Kentucky, the whole entire state, has a chance to get some snow. Y'all haven't seen a ton of snow this year, Ohio. This will be an interesting weather day. The Ohio Valley hasn't really seen a lot of big snow at all. So it's going to be hit or miss for you guys, but I think you're going to have some snow squally weather for sure. And it's just going to be one of them days where it'll be clear skies, and then all of a sudden it's zero visibility and blowing snow everywhere. Ground's white, and just like that, the sun comes back out. Maybe another hour, you get another snow squall comes out. And I think Tennessee could have the potential to be kind of like that too. Here's a closer look at Tennessee. This is through midnight, around midnight Sunday. And check out how it's like polka dots. He's got blue here, blue here, blue here, dark, and blue pretty much symbolizes 2 inches of snow. That's the NAM just trying to give you an idea of where this snow may set up. It's trying to predict where a snow squall is going to set up. I can here to tell you right now it's impossible to figure out where that is. But the higher peaks in North Carolina and Tennessee are definitely going to see some snow, that's for sure. Nashville, y'all might see a dusting to an inch. You just never know with these. You never know how much it's going to drop. The HRRR model shows the same thing. You move fast forward in time. Here comes the system. But here comes the snow breaking out in Tennessee as we're getting late tomorrow into Saturday. And it shows it lasting all through the morning. And then it shows, it doesn't, looks like the long range HRRR model is about to come out, the next one. So this is the earlier one. But it's starting to show some showers and snow flurries breaking containment east of the mountains for us in North Carolina here. So there's definitely a chance of that. And that's snowfall accumulations off the HRRR. Shows about the same kind of scenario as the NAM. So long story short here, it's going to be a wintry kind of weekend. Even areas who aren't getting snow, like South Carolina, I think that y'all have a chance to definitely see some. It's going to be a cold weekend, what I'm trying to say, and I think even flurries are going to be possible in Tennessee, Virginia, outside the mountains. But Nashville, all the way to the mountains here, y'all will be seeing flurries and light snow, snow showers, snow squalls all day in Kentucky, Tennessee, and Ohio Valley and things like that. So interesting wintry weekend. Like I said, looking forward, we're going to talk about what the pattern looks like this weekend. I can tell you right now, it doesn't look that interesting if you're a fan of winter weather. I've gone and let you know that. But things could change. I'm going to keep on looking for it. And that's all I got, guys. Y'all have a good evening.